Bobby Lopez here, and today we're going to do a little analysis on Hale Irwin's golf swing. As you know, Hale's probably been the most dominant player on the senior tour, or was for quite a while, and won the U.S. Open a bunch of times when he was younger, and I mean, this guy can play golf. So if we look at his address position, looking pretty good. You got the 90-degree spine angle, the two lines cross pretty near, pretty close to the base of the spine. Right now it's looking real good. Now watch, he's going to take the club back. Right here, I would say, boy, that's a rotten position. I wouldn't want to be there. Would not want to be there because now, if your intention is to get the golf club right back to where it first started, he's not on plane. He's taking that golf club behind him and really should get in some trouble here, but he doesn't, and I'm going to show you why. But that's not a good place to be. Now, let me show you the right place to be. All right, let's get somebody who's got a decent golf swing. I'm only kidding. Now, let's look at Waite down line here. Here's Grant Waite. Now, watch this. He's going to take his golf club back. Club head is right on the plane line, but then notice right here, he is parallel to the plane. So, you know, when you say swinging the golf club on plane, the plane is the angle of the shaft of the address, and what you're saying is that the golf club is going to go back to its original position. So the address position and the impact position are already about 3 degrees or so apart. So here, Hale has it off the plane, or it's not parallel or relative to the original angle of the shaft of the address. But watch, when he gets to the top, watch what he does. See how he reroutes this thing just slightly? There, turns with the body just a little bit, and look at that. He gets it right back to being parallel to the plane. Isn't that something? So he went from this line over here, or this angle, back to basically where he had to be. Then he gets it to impact, and of course he's going to be about 3 degrees higher. Why? Because the shaft is going to bow. See how the shaft bows down? It bends down. Same thing here. You're going to see him come back down. See, staying parallel, parallel, parallel. And you see how the shaft bows? So his hand's going to be about 3 degrees higher. Of course, the shaft isn't bowing quite as much because it's an iron rather than a wood. All right, but notice one other thing here. This is interesting, and this might open the eyes of a lot of golfers out here. Now watch this when he goes past the ball. Look how much he needs to get a stiffer shaft. But anyway, when he comes around here, watch this. Watch this. Look at his head. The club face is pointed over there because he's rotated the forearms over. So many people think they have to keep their club face facing the target. No way. And that's why they slice the ball. The club has got to come over. It's got to roll over. And I don't have Hale from that angle, but let me show you another professional. I'll show you what I'm talking about, that the club has to rotate over. What's the matter with this computer? Oh, I am at models. You know, you can't keep Cubans this kind of high technology because they got no chance. All right, here we go. We let him swim over here and look what happens. Now watch. You're going to come over here and here he turns, and watch. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Watch the forearms. Over they go. Let me see if we can even see his club head. It might not be in the picture. Yes. Notice the face of the club head is facing the fence. It's not facing down the target line. Rolls the club over. So maybe that'll help you some, especially if you're slicing. But the real exercise of all this is to say, even if your swing's not absolutely perfect, as long as you get that golf club back down the plane line on the way down, that's all the ball's going to care about. It doesn't compare on the way back. It cares about the way down. And, you know, going on plane both ways will make it easier to do in theory. But this should at least give you an idea. And you can see Hale Irwin. His swing's not as perfect as you might have thought. It's got some flaws in it, but it's worked well enough to make him a little money. Keep checking with the website because I'll be doing some more of these. At least once a week I'll put a new one up there. Thanks for checking BobbyLopezGolf.com. Let me put the, here we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da.